What's up, everyone? Welcome to JMD Play. We are going to check out the new Battle Pass, Chapter 7, Season 3, Runners Battle Pass. And talk about it and talk about it. All right, so let's swap over. All right, first off, it's being said that we might be getting a yacht POI again. Might be, not sure, but it's possible. Um, possible. But here we are. Here is the new Battle Pass. If you have not seen it, most of you probably have. I personally, I mean, personally, I think it's actually a pretty cool pass. I'm just throwing it out there. I think it's a pretty cool pass. Maybe this might be controversial. Maybe one of the best passes we've had in a long time. I know there's controversy around it, and we're going to discuss that. But overall, I think it's actually a really good pass. The controversy that I know is mainly around Mr. Burnt Peanut here. I don't know personally anything about Burnt Peanut. I know that from what I've heard, I mean, he's a content creator, influencer, like outside of nothing to do with Fortnite. On I don't know what platform he's mainly on, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I don't know. Have no clue. So I don't know a whole lot about him. I know the controversies around. Apparently, he has said some things. He's said some controversial stuff, potentially around like homophobia and other things or whatever. If that is the case, I mean, personally, I don't agree with that. I don't like that. And I could understand the controversy of, people not liking that he's being allowed in the game. But here's the thing. Epic's about making money. And if they can bring in some people to the game over a skin, I mean, this has been a controversy when it comes to any skin. I mean, half the icon skins. I mean, it's all about bringing in people to the game that wouldn't normally just come play the game. There are, celebrity skins and there are YouTube influencers and content creator skins that, people don't even know who they are, or at least I don't know who they are. I mean, if you're a younger generation, there could be controversy around them, whether or not they've said some crazy stuff in the past or whatnot or whatever. I mean, but Epic's about making money. It's simple as that. And so if they can bring in somebody, they can bring in a whole, group of people that may not play the game into the game simply because their favorite creator or whatever is in the game, then they're going to do it. So there's not much you can do about that. You can just not get it, or not care about it, not ever use it, or just not get the pass if that's But there's plenty of reasons to get the pass and not even worry about this character here. The other controversial one is, of course, this skin here, and it being apparently the most revealing skin that Fortnite's ever had in the game. Very, pretty much. And I think that I have a very much same opinion as Evolve Jake. I watched his little thing on it. This is a summer themed skin. I mean, this is summer themed season. And okay, she's in a bikini, or rather a bikini top, because she's wearing shorts. Okay, so it's not like she's in a full bikini or something. She's wearing a bikini top. You go to any beach, any water park. I mean, hell, sometimes you can even just walk through any kind of downtown area of some cities and stuff, and you're gonna come across somebody just wearing a bikini top in the summer because it's hot, or because of water park. Your water. Some people would argue some people wearing them and that they shouldn't be wearing them. I'm not gonna argue that, but I'm just saying. I don't see a problem with it. And I mean, quite frankly, if we're worried about this girl having a bikini top on, but we weren't worried about Homer Simpson having just underwear on in the Simpsons season, then I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, that was like, I found that more absurd than this. So, but that's just my opinion. But outside of all of that, I think it's a great. I think it's a great. I think it's a great battle pass. Because battle passes are supposed to be something for everybody in a battle pass. That's kind of the way Fortnite Epic has been doing, and most of their battle passes over the last couple of years, especially, where you have, any kind of different character that like there's somebody's going to like at least one character in the battle pass. Everybody at least is going to have one character that they absolutely love, maybe another character that they pretty much like, and even if they don't like the rest of them, then fine, but they like it. All right, and this battle pass is no different. You have your more troll-like skins with the Sprite in the mech suit here, the duck, which I don't particularly usually like troll skins. I don't really particularly like animal skins that much. I mean, I will wear a couple of them just depending upon how they're built, but this duck actually is a pretty cool skin. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually, and you'll see in the trailers and stuff, dude, the duck has got some aura. I don't know what's going on here, but the duck has some aura. It is another animal skin. You have the Wolfie over here. That's human with the wolf mask on, whatever. I guess that's the same thing with the duck here. He's more human like, but just a duck head. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a full ass duck or something. It's I don't know. It doesn't bother me. It's actually not bad. You have Sloan here, which is your actual storyline based character. That usually is the case in every battle pass. You have some sort of storyline character, whether it's Jules or here lately, or even my favorite one. What's her name? Damn. Anyways, my mind went blank. But I mean, there's always a storyline character. You have this one here that kind of reminds you of what's the skin? Damn, I can't think of that skin name either. Focused. Kind of looks like that one. Sort of. Not bad. Pretty cool skin actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. You have your like famous character kind of skin here in bringing Keanu here with the with his skin, and this dog in a pen and ink version. Not bad, pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. You have your this girl here. I can't remember her name either. But she's what was that? PJ skin. A different alternate version for her skin, which honestly I think is a great alternate version for her skin. I kind of just was iffy on her previous skin. It's a basic skin, which I think is the most popular, pretty much, kind of skin. I mean, if we're being honest here, I think she did a really good. I think they did a really good job here. They almost have some what's her name? From Street Fighter style shorts on here. It's just kind of cool. And then of course the all encompassing skin, which I actually think is a great skin. I honestly think this is a really cool ass skin. And as we're going to see in the trailer, there's a version without the jacket on. So yeah. And you have all the sprites around here, little evil looking sprites. The duck sprite. I think there's Mr. Undead sprite on here or whatever. I mean, honestly, I think this is a really good. I think it's a really good battle pass. I truly do. I think it's. I actually have fun. I mean, actually, I mean, I will more than likely not use this skin ever, but I know plenty of kids that will. And this one, I mean, maybe a couple times. I mean, it's okay, but it's not my cup of tea. Again, I don't really care for the animal-like, beastly-looking skins. They just whatever. Although he doesn't look too beastly, but it's kind of a middle ground, so it's okay. But all of these are fantastic. My mind has already went blank again on her name. Sloan. Sloan's skin, really, really, really good. It even maybe looks like a younger version of her or something. I'm an alternate version of her. Really good. I actually have always liked Sloan skins. I don't have any, I don't think. Maybe one. But my chance to get another one. And again, even the duck skin, it's going to be a troll ass skin. It will probably every sweat in the damn game is going to wear this skin and this skin, honestly. But yeah, I think it's really good. I think it's really good. So here is the trailer. I wish I could, but I couldn't really find a better resolution for it. But here we go. See, I'm talking about. Look at his aura. Dude is like, what? That's like a short version. Isn't there a longer version? Oh no, I didn't have it backed up all the way. My bad. Okay, here we go. Here's the full version, full thing. All right. So runners, new season, June the 6th. Okay, so we slow this down or go little by little here. We have them coming up with what looks like the 0 point here. All right. We have some people on gliders. I didn't really notice any specific thing about the gliders. Have some sort of a drop here dropping. There's like an AR here, SMG here. So we getting maybe some remake of looks like it might be the Pulse AR. I mean, not the Pulse. What is the Burst AR? Looks like maybe a new version of the Burst AR. Drop in June 6th. Okay, so we see her jumping. Using, I don't know if this is maybe some sort of ability, but it does look a little different from our normal like jump abilities. This looks like a new POI, the duck, POI or whatever. Frosties is over here. Yeah, I have an old like an HD version of this picture here, and I'm gonna show it in a minute. But her jumping in here, she's got it's like a regular AR here or something, or like almost maybe like the what's that really good AR, the Hollow. Maybe some version of that. He's using some newer version of a like lever shotgun. What it looks like to me here. That locks down, pulls up, shoots. So different kind of shotgun there. Power up. Of course, talking about the sprites. The sprites apparently going to give us. And that's probably what the PJ skin was using, some sort of a sprite ability, I would assume. Of course, we've got the new girl here. She's also using some type of AR. I don't know if it's any different from the previous one we saw. It looks like almost the same AR as the other guy had. But there's like explosions going on here. So it's like a grenade. Almost like a grenade gun or something. That's wild. Of course, there's already stuff falling here above, so I don't know what's going on there. And collect. So, talking about collecting sprites. That one's interesting. I don't know where they're going with that. And we see multiple different sprites here. And what could, and I was thinking a lot of them, especially when because you got some that are in the battle pass, but then these are all like they're, I don't know. Can you use more than one? Yeah, multiple. I mean, you've, because I don't remember. Before, could you have more than one in your inventory, or did you have to have only one type? I don't know. That's going to be interesting. What they mean by collect. Claim victory. Seems like another drop there. What is PJ doing here? She's got a like it's almost as she just ran through the sprite here and collected it. That's interesting. So you not even have to pick up the sprites now. You can just run over them and grab them up. That's going to be different. Okay, she's got the shotgun here. She's using some sort of data thing here. So that's different. I don't know if there's going to be some sort of a thing you can use to. That's weird. Interesting. So yeah. High def pictures. Again, this is the one where she's jumping up through. You see the frosties over here. It's a duck. All the duck stuff in this, and inside there. So this is the duck POI. Apparently, his POI. Of course, he'd be classy. He's got the aura, the whatever. That's kind of cool. The 0 point here. We got a Guff skin falling in, but it looks like a Guff we already have. So that's, and then this is what is that, like an aura skin or something? And it looks like they just got regular ass gliders. So I don't know. I don't particularly see anything else just jumping out outside of the course to 0 point. And how's that going to affect the island? I don't know. Here is, this new girl skin. Again, she doesn't have the jacket on. But you see his shorts. I mean, it's a pretty clean skin, I think. I don't think it's, I don't think it's a problem here. She's got one of the sprites on her back, shooting with all this explosion going on. Of course, there was a vehicle here. That's part of the explosion. And maybe that's what did explode, is that she was shooting a vehicle, and it was hard to notice that in the video. That made the explosion happen. Kind of a weird thing, weird way of doing the video, because it makes it look different. And that's a high version of this one. This might be an in-game look, perhaps. We got some people throwing out some stuff here. So this is going to be your upper level skin. So we're immediately going to get the mech suit, then Ducky, PJ, Sloan, or I guess you'll be able to open them at any level that you want. Whatever her name is. John Wick, our replica Focus, and then the Wolfie guy here. Well, actually, yeah. Well, no, actually, I guess this is the skin. Well, what skin is this? Or is this the... And then now it's got a little dog here. Instead of, that's weird. And then we have bonus rewards. Should be shown here. I wonder how accurate this is. And going through August the 8th. That's the entirety of the summer. Certainly. Yeah, that's what somebody's saying. What the fuck is this? I have no clue. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is fake too because of the dog here, because that wasn't in the picture before. So maybe this isn't exactly real. I don't know. Weird. So, take it with a grain of salt, what's being leaked, I guess, at this point. Of course, you got the aura pick here. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's really cool. I think it's going to be an interesting. I've always enjoyed the summer. I've always enjoyed the summer seasons. So, I'm excited. We'll have the birthday at some point during the summer. I think that's every summer you have the birthday time as well. So hopefully that'll be pretty big. 4th of July celebration stuff or whatever. I think it's going to be a really good season. Interesting where the runners comes in. If it's like a heist like, if there's going to be kind of like heist like stuff going on or something. That always tends to come in around the summer seasons to some degree. So we'll see. I haven't really seen anything like that so far be leaked. But I mean, the fact it's called Runners though is kind of interesting there. So yeah. Let me know what you think. And do you think anything's controversial? What do you do like? What you don't like? What skins you like? What skins you don't like? The dog might not be weird because runners might be covering up the dog. It does look like there's something back behind the word runners here that's being blurred out. So maybe their whole picture here is hiding something. And even though we do have, the sprite that looks like this, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it is hiding something weird. I don't know. So anyways, thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, peace. JMD Play. I'm